three focus areas on this video here that we want to look at. Think about as you're watching it. One, making sure that we know the rules and the importance of knowing the rules. Two is being proactive as an umpire, okay, actively getting involved when it will help de-escalate a situation. The opposite of that would be to just be shy and not deal with things and just let whatever happens happens, and that's how you end up with some really bad outcomes if you don't actively try to diffuse a situation once in a while. And then the third thing is understanding the game situation that you're in. Is it a blowout? Is it close and late? Because those two opposite scenarios should have an impact in how you perceive certain things. And we'll talk about that here some more when we get to that part of the video.
And the first pitch is inside.
Okay, so we see there that obviously Contreras tried to get hit by the pitch. He did not make an effort to avoid getting hit by the pitch. It was a curveball, which gives him even more time to make an effort to not get hit. If it's a fastball right at a guy, hey, that's going to be first base pretty much every time, right? A curveball, though, you can look more for guys trying to get hit or just standing there and not making any effort to get out of the way. In high school, NFHS rules and Major League Baseball rules, OBR, official baseball rules, they both have the same expectation of a batter when it comes to getting hit by the pitch. The language is very similar, that the batter needs to make an effort to avoid getting hit.
And Will Little saying, stay right here. Yeah, Contreras clearly thinks on
When you make this call, you're probably going to have to talk to a coach. Rarely will you make this call and everybody just goes, oh, yeah, of course. You know, you're probably going to need to talk to a coach. Use a strategy of talking as little as possible, saying the fewest words possible. Coach, in my judgment, he didn't make an attempt to get out of the way, and he could have. Coach, or in this case, coach, he stuck his elbow at the pitch. Okay, either one of those will work. Keep it short and then repeat yourself. Blah, 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 blah from the coach. Coach, he stuck his elbow out and I'm keeping him in the box. Blah, 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 blah. Coach, again, I have him trying to get hit on purpose and we need to be done with this. At some point, you need to let the coach know, look, you've listened, right? So you got to let him know that, okay, at this point now, we're done, coach. I'm going to go ahead and turn around, coach. I'm going to get back to work. I need you to go back to the dugout. You gave him a little rope. You let him talk for a little while. Cool, because it's a close game. It's a meaningful game. It's close. It's a tying run that would be brought up to the plate if you gave him first base. So understand where you're at in the game and why a coach might want to argue that. So keep it close, keep it short, repeat it 1 or 2 times, and then it's time to move on. If at that point he still follows you and continues to argue, that's going to be a warning. Okay. 2 pitches later, 2 pitches later, he actually gets hit. Okay.
hit by pitch.
With a fastball. They start jawing at each other. Okay. Now again is where you need to be proactive as umpires. You see the base guy comes in immediately. Of course, the MLB is going to have more umpires than us, but the concept's still the same. Base umpire, get in there when you see something like this. Take one of the parties, take the runner, give him over to first base. Stay positive. You don't want to escalate this. Hey, over here, buddy. No, I understand. No, I know. He's going to talk to the pitcher. I understand. Let's just keep you in the game. Let's get over here, man. Come over here. Talk to me over here. And just kind of get them separated. The other umpire can handle the pitcher or the coach. But be proactive. If there's a third guy with 3-man, that's the guy that is going to be looking at any fielders that are trying to pop off or a dugout. You might have guys in the dugout popping off. They don't get to have cheap shots that might escalate it. So stay proactive, know the rules, and know what kind of game is happening.